What up, gang? Carolina Jackpot Time coming at you on Friday afternoon. I hope you guys and gals are doing well today. I certainly am. Thank you very, very much for asking. Not a lot of juicy college football stories coming out right now, but one did come out today that had a little bit of juice to it, and I wanted to get on here and let my feelings be known on it as soon as possible. However, several other college football YouTubers, including my friend and yours, Sports Talk Jabroni, from straight up there in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, he went on ahead and got himself out one of his classic 20,000 view videos on it, and he's pissed off. This guy was actually cursing in his videos. He wasn't doing the little movie clips today and all that silly shit. He was out there on there dropping some. Well, he didn't drop no F-bombs, but he came as close as you could without doing it. The meat of the potato here, the thing of this story is that the Nebraska Cornhuskers have went on ahead and canceled their home and home series with the Tennessee Vols in 26 and 27 college football seasons, citing as a reason they are renovating their stadium. I'm assuming this is a project that's going to last for several years, and they want to have another home game in 2027, which is when I guess they were supposed to play the road game at Tennessee. So they kicked Tennessee off the schedule, and they have scheduled Bowling Green, and they've scheduled, I think it was Northern Illinois or Miami of Ohio. I don't know, one of those damn. They all look the same to me. I think it was Miami of Ohio. So Tennessee's pissed off about it, and their athletic director, Danny White, he's just doubly pissed off about it. He was out, made sure that everybody knew today when he spoke about this that it was not Tennessee who initiated this. It was all Nebraska. It was all Nebraska, right, Danny? Kind of like it was all you back in 2021, right? Now, if you've watched this channel for any amount of time, you had to know that I was going to go there, right? They're like, he's going to go there. Oh, he's going to go there. Jackpot's going to go there. Yep, Jackpot went there. They don't call him keeping receipts for nothing. You hillbillies have got some nerve, especially head hillbilly Danny White. You got a hell of a lot of nerve, buddy. You're calling out Nebraska for canceling a home and home with you when you went on ahead and you ducked Army within just a few months of your employment back in 2021. You ducked them for the 2022 season. What the fuck? I mean, I've heard of the pot calling the kettle black before, but Jesus Christ, this is the same exact thing you did. And what did you do? You scheduled what? A MAC team. You scheduled Akron. You scheduled a shitty one. Hell, at least Nebraska ducked you, and they're scheduled a decent MAC team in Bowling Green. You scheduled the shittiest one of the bunch. Akron, oh, but you better watch them Jackpot. They like to not take your knees out from under you. They play dirty, though, even though they ain't no good. Give me a break. And that was the whole premise of ducking that Army game, too. Well, the previous Philip Fulmer and Jeremy Pruitt and them was the ones that scheduled that game, and Mr. Coach Heupel and Danny White didn't want to play it because, well, why do we want to play Army when they do a bunch of cut blocks and chop blocks and stuff like that? We got to play the Florida Gators in 2 weeks. So you're scared to play Florida. Not only that, you're also scared to play Army. We get it. I mean, this is absolutely, it's funny. This is gold. It's comedy gold, and whoever watches this should shout it from the damn mountaintops. Even if you're a Tennessee fan, okay? First of all, let me say this. If I was a Tennessee fan, I'd be pissed off too, because it does give you a chance at a non-conference game against somebody who will probably be a decent non-conference foe. I mean, Nebraska's on the way up. They went to a bowl game this past year for the first time in a long time, won it. Have a legitimate quarterback there in Raiola, finally got a decent head coach in Matt Rule. They're going to be a formidable opponent for you. So yeah, I get it that you'd be pissed about it. I mean, you can't be happy going to see games against the Snake and Austin P and whoever the hell else you usually have on your non-conference schedule. It's not any good, and watching them blow them out 60-0, and none of the starters play past the first half. Nobody likes those kind of games. So I get that totally from where you're at. But you got to think about it too. Your athletic department is lying to you through their teeth, and what a bunch of just talking out of both sides of your mouth type of individuals you got going on up there. They did the same exact thing that they're crying about now for Nebraska to do it. And with Matt Rule, I mean, you can like him or hate him. I mean, I think he's kind of a little bit of a weird dude. As far as coaches go, he said some dumb things in the past in his press conferences, but he's still a pretty good football coach. Canceled his spring game because he was like afraid that people are going to tamper with his players. They're going to see something out there that they like, and they're going to decide to go after this kid. I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, you can't deny your fans the experience of a spring game. Here's the thing. We're concerned about canceling the home and home with Tennessee because we want to have more home games for our fans to experience in 2027 or whatever the fuck. But at the same time, we're wanting to cancel the spring game because we're scared that somebody might tamper with one of our players, which is also impacting our fan experience. You had like 60,000 people at your spring game last year. You think that fans aren't bought into your program? They're not excited to see what you got coming up? I mean, that's unreal. I mean, I would love for South Carolina to have 60,000 people at a spring game. I mean, that'd be fucking awesome. But I mean, we hadn't done it yet, but y'all have done it. That's some pretty bought-in fans there. I don't know. They say Nebraska exaggerates their attendance a little bit, so maybe it wasn't quite 60. Maybe it was 58,000. Maybe it was 55,000. Hell, that's still a hell of a damn attendance for a spring game, and you should be proud of that. But what your athletic department here and your athletic director people are saying does not jihad with what they're doing here by canceling these games against a formidable team in the Tennessee Vols. But in this video, Sports Talk Jabroni, when he was on his little tirade here, he says that, but why? I know why you scared to play us, because we'd whip your ass. Buddy, what was your score against Ohio State? 42-17. What was Nebraska's score against Ohio State? 21-17. Meaning what? They got a defense and you ain't. They held them to 21 points. You held them to 42 points. Come on, man. But we didn't have get interception jackpot that made all the difference in the world. Okay, so that's a touchdown difference. Take that away. Still lost 35-17. Y'all are pathetic. You have some charlatans running your athletic department. I mean, I would be concerned. I'd be very concerned at this point with what you got going on there in terms of, that's not leadership. That is not leadership. That's just some hokey ass bullshit. And any chance I can get to rail on you people, I'm going to do it, as you well know. But I mean, it is what it is. When they cancel the damn thing with you, y'all don't want any part of it. They don't want any part of you. So anyway, no Tennessee versus Nebraska series coming up. Oh, too bad. Anyway, I will see you guys later on. Appreciate you. You know what? Look at this right here. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you can't. This house in our neighborhood right here, that shit's been abandoned since like 2013. You see all these other houses, I mean, they're kept up with. I mean, they're all occupied, so it would seem, as is most every house in this neighborhood. I think last time I looked, around. I mean, there may be 2 houses in this whole, and it's a pretty big neighborhood. This is just one street on it, obviously. Ooh, don't let me run into that. That wouldn't be good. I already hit somebody's mailbox with my tater chipping truck. Probably about 3 months ago, and I ended up paying for a new mailbox for her, and I just went on ahead and got one for us too, because we needed a new one. Now, I think 2 was the most. I know you don't want to look at that big thing, do you? Oh, you don't want to look at the smudges on my mirror either. Oh, okay, that's better. No, let's look at this nasty house again. Look at that shit. Look at those cars right there have been abandoned too. Oh, wait, I don't know. Nobody seems to know what happened to the owner of this house. Somebody will come around and mow the grass periodically. And I thought maybe they had somebody doing it. But it turns out it's just a good Samaritan that lives here in the neighborhood. So, yeah, really don't know what the deal is going on with that. But that's some weird, I mean, and there's no signs of life anywhere. And there's no signs of, yeah, he'll be back in no time. Yeah, he just went on a really long trip to Food Lion. Hey, I just lasted about 11, 12 years. But those cars that were sitting out there, their inspection stickers are like 2013. Not the inspection stickers. We don't have those anymore. What are they? The stickers on the tag. They're like 2013. So, you know, almost the whole entire time I've lived in this neighborhood, no one has lived there in that home, and it concerns me. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to try to break into anybody's house, obviously, but, I mean, I'd be scared to. I'd be scared to be in there. I mean, what if they're, you know, what if they like passed away in their sleep or something, and they're just back there in the master bedroom? That would be horrendous. It would be horrendous. Just a bag of bones or something. Ugh, that'd be awful. It would look like Tennessee's big pile of excuses, wouldn't it? Old, dried up, and worn out. Anyway, guys, I will see you all later. I appreciate you. Peace, and I'm out of here. Go Gamecocks. Woo!